Had to pause. So I did do the video. So I was gonna start telling my story. And I went to the bathroom. Well, I was a fucking spider in there. And then from my understanding, spiders are like monitoring spirits or whatever. And yeah. But anyway, so this gonna be a little just the reason why I am so heavy in spirituality and why I do tarot and like just how I got here, right? I know they say people go through their awakenings from a lot of times it be from heartbreak or whatever. And yeah, that was my case. Yeah, real heartbroken. But and it's so weird because in the same token, this nigga was just my friend. Like, but I don't think I'm just do like the outline of it. So long story short, I was dealing with this nigga. And like I said, we were friends, but the feelings was there, like heavy, heavy. And I was fucked up by this man or whatever. And I could tell the feelings was mutual or whatever, but I guess in a sense we both trying to just like keep our cool or whatever. But this is another reason why, like, if I'm talking to a nigga or I'm just meeting somebody, it ain't that I'm like pushing the issue, but I gotta know if you dealing with somebody because bitches is weird, bitches is delusional, bitches is psychotic. So yes, I would like to know who you dealing with or who you entertaining. I don't care if you just talking to this motherfucker. I be big on that because I don't got time for the bullshit. But anyway, long story short, I was dealing with this nigga and kind of find out, from my understanding, this nigga was a bachelor, but to everybody else, this nigga was dealing with somebody. I didn't notice. When I did ask about it, his answer was the chick was his sister. Now, yeah, y'all know how niggas be, they, oh, this sister, whatever. It was like that. I know they wasn't blood brother and sister, but he was like, oh, this my sister. And the other bitch, he said it was the cousin. Because the cousin, she been around in the family or whatever. So I'm gonna take your word for it, and we finna go. But at the same time, he moving with it. It was like in the sense, well, when a nigga, it's like they ain't doing shit to keep you, but they doing whatever they can to hold. It was just like that situation. So, forward movement, like I just started. I ain't gonna lie, I just slowly started like losing my mind. Like really not losing my mind, but I was just so fucked up about this nigga. Like I had started. This is how I got into spirituality and shit because I started doing the law of attraction, right? I started reading about that because I'm like, I'm finna attract this nigga, like, you feel me? But that I couldn't get jiggy with that shit. So I'm just like just praying and like just hoping we be something, we come together something or whatever. So I was finna do a vision board. And I was gonna put him on my vision board. And I kid you not, when I said, okay, I'm gonna put this nigga on my vision board, I think that was like when I heard God clearly or somebody, or my cousin who passed on, God bless her soul. Somebody said, no, let me show you something. Now, at this point, bitch, I ain't know God could talk to people. I wasn't tapped in. Like I didn't have I didn't even have no connection with God really at that time. But I'm like, I'm gonna put this nigga on my vision board. Something said no. Let me show you something, bitch. After that, I'ma just jump. I ain't gonna go into too much detail. But after that, shit just started slowly hitting the fan. Like shit started just dripping out. Like whatever he was signing, it just started slowly leaking or whatever. So this one particular time, this was when Tallahassee had the hurricane. Back in it was October 2018. Tallahassee had a hurricane or whatever. And I'm talking to this nigga. Now, mind you, before that, me and this nigga linked up, whatever. We was cool. And he did tell me he was finna go to out of town But he didn't tell me who he was going with. He said he finna go out, to get from the storm. So I'm like, okay. So, around the time, I'm calling him, checking up on him, whatever. You know, since I know he finna be going out of town, we finna have a storm. But it's weird because the phone is ringing, but it's not ringing. Like it'll ring one time. It was just weird as fuck. So I ain't I let it go. But the whole while I'm at my sister's house. Me, my sister, my homegirl, we vibing and chilling. So we go over there, me and my sister, we outside. It was a butterfly that came and sat right on her balcony right in front of us. Butterfly. At that time, I didn't know a butterfly meant changes, transformation, but it like I felt like I was going through like something was changing in my life, but I just couldn't put my finger on it. But it was a fucking butterfly. So I'm like, so I took a picture of it, and I had left it alone. Didn't think too much of it. So um, after the storm, like I was just eager to just go back across the street to go home. So the next day, I think it was that night, I ended up going home back to my house, and I just started listening to like terror videos. Just I got on YouTube and I just started looking at terror videos to try to get an understanding of us or whatever. And I came across this one video, and when I say she was talking like everything that she was saying was happening in that moment. So it's like something just in me was like, call this nigga phone, call this nigga phone, and I did. And when I called him, sis picked up. I already know who is who. Sis picked up. So so I asked her, I said, well, I don't want to put his name out, so we're gonna call him Money. So I'm like, well, I said, what Money at? And I asked her, okay, I don't remember how the conversation went, but I remember me asking her, what Money at? Why you got his phone? And tell him to call me, when you give him his phone back. Or whatever. And she was just like asking me, "Oh, you sugar, you work at like she." It's like she knew who I was, and I knew who she was. But I know probably in her mind, she probably thinks probably in her mind she didn't think I knew who she was, and she probably didn't think yeah. It was like that. But the conversation was it was cool, calm, collective. Not anything after that. Like me calling him, like the phone, it'll go to voicemail. Like it wasn't really ringing. So I'm in my mind, okay, she blocked me from this nigga phone or whatever. Oh, that's my damn laptop reflection. All right. So my brothers done pulled up. Like after the hurricane, they came from Broward, came up, for the cleanup or whatever. So I let them stay in my house. Bitch, we from Broward. We smoke. So they needed some gas. So at this, I ain't gonna lie, I did use this opportunity to be like, yeah, let me go get y'all some because I know where to get it from. Now mind you, me and Money, when we first met, I probably have to get into that. I probably just tell y'all right now. So when me and Money first met, we met at where we was working together. I'm working at Wendy's and I'm hustling too, and he working and he hustling too, but I didn't know he was who he was. So we ended up getting the business together, whatever, whatever. That shit started slowly falling off because he moving weird, and I was just a lot in my feelings. I ain't gonna put the blame all on him, but I was a lot in my feelings, and he was just moving weird, and we just end up like it just like we weren't clashing, like arguing, but it was just like we were not here. So anyway, my brother and them came and they was looking for you know, some to smoke. So I said, okay, I called him. I ain't getting no answer. So yeah, why my crazy ass? Now mind you, the car I had, that bitch was loud. So a motherfucker gonna hit me pull up like ain't hiding no nothing. I'm gonna pull up. So that's what I did. I told them, I say, okay, well, I'm gonna get y'all some. I'll be back. So I got in my loud ass car and I drove to this nigga house, right? Mind you, on my way there, I'm like, Lord, if it ain't meant for me to go there, please, like, show me a sign or something. Like, if it ain't meant, just, stop me from going. But at the same time, I'm going. But I'm praying, like, Lord, if it's not meant for me to go, Lord, just show me, I turn around or whatever. Only thing I'm seeing in the motherfucking sky is lightning. Ain't no thunder, ain't no rain, but it's lightning. Like I'm going this way, and then like he stayed like this way, and I'm going towards his way, and it's like lightning just hitting. I ain't thinking nothing of it, but the more I'm getting close to this house, my blood is just like it's just hitting. So I pull up, y'all. I pull up, mind you, my shit loud. It's fuck. Pulled up back in the parking lot. Hop that. Go up to his door. The same. We gonna call her. We gonna call her. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. We gonna call her sis because that's what he said, sis. So I pull up, sis sitting outside on the floor, listening to something on listening to a lady on her phone. I'm not thinking nothing of it because bitch, I'm I need to see this nigga. So I asked, I say, money in the house. She say, yeah, I knocked on the door and he opened it and he let me in. He let me in, end up locking the girl out. I didn't know he locked the girl out. But he let me in and ended up locking the girl out. So I told him, my reasons of being there or whatever. And my mom just gonna get this. We ain't gotta talk because I'm seeing what I need to see. Like you got Shawty out there, I see what I need to see. I'm just gonna get what I get. But I'm in there. And he wanted to talk about the situation from the phone call to like everything. Like he wanted to talk about the situation. I'm telling him no. Like we ain't gotta talk about it. Like I'm hot as fuck already. So I already know this gonna lead to an argument. But he ended up pushing the issue. So we ended up getting to this full out argument. Girl like though, I don't know if his brother was in the room or not. But I'm talking my shit. Like I'm just talking shit. Like I told him, bitch, everybody around you fake as fuck and like just all types of shit. Like then I remember him saying like we going at it like at it. We're going at it. Like you would think we were married going at it. And um he was like, oh, you're not gonna be disrespecting me in my house and all. Bitch, I told him I don't give a fuck. Cause bitch, I've been too respectful and too nice with your ass and for your ass, and you steady constantly playing in my face. I look crazy. My eyes look crazy. So we going at it or whatever, and then she end up knocking on the door. This time, no, he locked her at the door. I said, "Yo, bitch at the door," and he was like, "Dang, my bitch, go open it." So I went. I opened the door, and sis came in. We end up. I know she heard us arguing, so when she came in, we stopped arguing or whatever. And she went in the kitchen, grabbed something, and she went back outside. It was weird. I ain't paying attention. He gave me what I need, and I ended up getting up out of there. But after that, like, mind you, nothing was said to me from this girl, like, nothing. But she did go on Facebook and made a post about that nigga shortly after. But, yeah, so, like, after that day, a whole lot of weird shit started happening. Like, here I go again, bitch. I'm not having no ambition. What my ambition with? What my motivation with? My money slowing up. Every opportunity is starting to close, or like everything. Bitch, I'm just losing my mind. On top of I'm already depressed and I'm hurt by this nigga. So I'm dealing with all these emotions. Now, when I did overcome the depression and I started realizing like, okay, certain shit going on, bitch, at this time I'm paranoid. I feel like somebody watching me. I feel like somebody stalking me. Like it was like that. Like, bitch, I wouldn't come out the house. I went in not unless I need to. I won't come out the house. I like nothing. It was so bad to where the maintenance man at my complex asked me. Did somebody hex me? That's how bad it was. Not only that, the first signs, my car started randomly fucking up. My tire slashed randomly all of a sudden. When I did realize my tire slashed, cause I went to Publix, dropped my kids off daycare, went to Publix, cause I like run little errands for the teacher. So I was finna go to Publix and come back. I go to Publix, my tire sliced. So I get that situated, but I end up calling him. Same thing happened to him, but the girl slashed all four of his tires. But it's so weird. Both of our tires are slashed. Why is that? So keep going, like days, like just time go on, like more shit goes on. I fixed one problem with my car, more shit go on. That and it was just like back to back to back to back to back. Like it was so horrible, y'all. So horrible. Not only that, like at that time I didn't know what I was dealing with. I just knew some shit was happening. Like I would have dreams of this girl, like me fighting with this girl. Her and in a dream, it was from my understanding was her cousin that they'll both be attacking me, or in my dream state, it'll be like him and her together, and she doing shit to like pretty much make me jealous, to make me be upset with him, to make me be mad and angry with him, like doing shit to make it seem like they together or whatever. And at that time they probably was together. I don't know, because after that I really like we would communicate, but it wasn't as heavy. Like it wasn't after that, like too much of that, because right, shortly after that I did try to hold on to the friendship or whatever, and then I ended up coming across another bitch that he was fucking with. And when I seen, like, I got out of character with her ass, and I didn't like that for myself. And this was at this time when that situation happened. This was the end of 2018, so this like almost going into the New Year's. So after that, I had that conversation with that girl, not sis, this cousin that I had a little ear back and forth with cousin. Bitch, I told myself I'm done with this nigga. I'm boohoo hurt, devastated, mentally, emotionally, physically. I lost myself dealing with this nigga. And after that conversation with her, I say this a wrap, because she's so fucking stupid. This bitch telling me about other bitches I ain't know about, but she just saying shit to really piss me off. And then she ended up sending the picture, I guess, of him and her in the bed or whatever. But after that, I was like, I was so over it. Like I was so heartbroken, but I was just like over it. So I just stopped fucking with him. Like, but when I made the decision to start fucking with him, that's when I started, you know, like my car situation got worse. Like I said, I ain't want to come outside. I ain't had no ambition. Like I didn't want to look in the mirror. Like during this time, this is where I lost my side tooth at the same time. Bitch, so physically, it's just I lost myself. Bitch, it was times where I didn't shower for days. I'm so depressed, don't know what the fuck going on. But when like I said, after I overcame the depression part, and I'm able to like get up and whatever, whatever. It was hard to do simple shit. Hard. It was. I can't really fucking explain it. Like if you ever experienced it or deal with it, you will know, like what type of what you experience. But I do know it was beauty spells, death spells, money spells, and a love spell that had to be done or whatever. So fast. So like I said, I stopped talking to him after that. So 2019 onward, there's no conversation with him. I like it was one conversation we did like in May of 2019. I had inquired about something, but that one, and I was surprised he responded, but that wasn't really nice. So we really ain't have no communication, nothing going on. But I would always have dreams about him and this girl, or I have other dreams, like other crazy ass dreams. It was so bad too. Sometimes I be scared to go to sleep, or I be scared to go outside, because it was that damn bad. And but throughout the years from 2019 up until like 20 last year, like I always thought about him. Like I always like he wasn't too much be in my dreams like that, but he would always like I would always feel his energy, think about him, or it's always something that just reminded me of him. So fast forward, I end up No, not even fast forward. So in the midst of our separation, I can't tell you what the situation is. Well, I actually can a little bit, and I will. But like 2019 August, he had a situation where he with sis. So I don't know, but from my understanding, because let me also throw this in here, we are now in communication. We our separation period, we came out of that. We are in communication, but I didn't get the full details, but from just simply what I put together from the story, even I even got seen the trial transcripts and all. So yeah, it's just I'm just waiting on that, you know, time for to hear his side. But anyway, he ended up getting this a little situation with sis. So from my understanding with the information I gather, I guess, and me piecing it all together from what I get, I guess me and him done. So I guess he was leaving her alone or whatever. So he was going to retrieve whatever items at his house. And the type of nigga he is like a little charming ass nigga. So he ended up bringing her some motherfucking flowers, to keep the peace or whatever. And I don't know from the trial transcripts and shit, cause he can't tell me yet. But from the trial transcripts, it's like everybody went back on their story. Pretty much everybody was lying about the motherfucking story, trying to just make this seem like more than what it is. But from what I got from it, so he was leaving her, and her delusional ass, bird brain ass mind, she probably thinking this nigga coming towards me. So that's why I experienced, because at the end of the day, when it all boils down, and I was in denial about the situation for so long, because I'm like, I don't want to feel like, I don't want to say this girl doing this, or I don't want to feel like this girl doing this, because we never had any issues like I had with the cousin. That ain't the cousin either, but that's what he said. So in my mind, I don't never want to accuse nobody of doing something like this. But bitch, it was you. Pussy asshole, it was you. She felt like he was gonna come towards me, and that's why she was doing all that spell work, witchcraft attacks or whatever. And it's so baffling, because on the outside, where she is a sweetheart, she do seem like she a sweetheart, like loving, like well respected and all that. But I know, bitch, you evil as fuck, you fucking witch, like you's an evil ass witch. And she ended up kind of find out she ended up cutting his dreads. Well, not cutting his dreads. I'm over exaggerating, but she did cut one dread. So, and then he did, you know, be honest about the situation. I guess he from what he told me, he said, oh, his people did tell him something about some type of backyard witchcraft shit that they be doing. I don't know, but it was a multiple posts where even the cousin was like, that the people in their family do voodoo, but she ended up deleting it. Let me tell you, one thing about me, I kept record of everything, because I needed to find out or to see if I was tripping or not. But that's a whole nother story. But uh yeah, that's what it was. She ended up sending a text my way. I guess I don't know if I still, because like I said, it's still pieces I'm trying to put together, but just from what I got, like I don't know if she was doing it to keep us separated, or I don't know if they had. Now, mind you, in the transcripts, they was arguing about a female or females, but I she don't want to tell me who they was arguing with. I know they was arguing about me. I know they was talking about me, because when it all boils down, all of this nigga was telling me he was a bachelor. If you fucking with this bitch, and everybody know you fucking with this bitch but me, and I pull up to your house, and I pull up to this nigga house, and like, y'all, I hope I catch what I'm saying. Like, if you and sis had something going on, and I pull up to your house, and you sitting here arguing with me, why are you arguing with me if you don't care for me, or if you don't like me, or if you don't fuck with me, or if I'm just nothing, or I'm just a friend? Why are you arguing with me? So that just gave it away, and I told him, like, I regret pulling up to your house, and us doing that shit, because bitch, I think my life got turned upside down. But I should have peeped the scene when I pulled up, and her ass was listening to the lady talk and shit. But I ain't. I ain't thinking nothing of it because I wasn't into that shit then. But I don't know. I feel like I'm everywhere with the story, but bitch, how I know it was you. And to this day, I know it's still going on. Now I'm starting to feel like, because since I know that it's still going on, because I still feel it, still have some dreams or whatever, the issue is personal. It ain't never had shit to do with him. It was personal. So I don't know what he was telling her about me or what was like. I don't know. But whatever it is, it was personal. It is personal. And right now, even with me and him, that's a whole nother situation too because bitch she got me fucked up. Still. And this was what, 5 years ago. So yeah, we was in separation for about a good 4 years. 4 years. Cause we just came back and outside last year. But this is why I be big on who the fuck niggas be entertaining, trying to entertain me, cause bitches be weird. Bitches be weird. Now I'm still, like I said, I'm still waiting for facts and shit, but I know what I got to do on my end to fully get that from him because even his story, I'm gonna put his story out too because that whole situation is but I don't even know the words. It's flaky as fuck, but her whole intention was to get rid of me and probably get rid of his ass, but I think she really wanted to get rid of me, but couldn't get rid of me. Apparently, because all them death spells and that spirit of suicide that was sent my way, and that spirit of suicide was just sent my way a few days ago too. Bitch, you can't get rid of me. I'm not going nowhere. I got a mission. I got a purpose. And when I fulfill my mission and I fulfill my purpose, then I will leave. But I'm not going nowhere. But I'm gonna wait. And I'm gonna tell his story too. But no, and not even that. It was also things that was said about me. But I still gotta run clarity on that because I know the shit still on. Like I know this spell work or whatever the fuck's been. I know it's still affecting him. I know it's still affecting me. I know it's still affecting us. So right now, our communication is like, I like we don't see, like it's hard to see eye to eye right now. But at the same time, we like, I can't really explain it. This shit wild, but yeah, this bitch I know, but I don't know. So I'm gonna hang this up, but I might think about posting this, but yeah.